So Owen Coyle has done it again with Chennaiyin FC. Just as he had taken the club to the playoffs 4 years back in 2019-20, the Scotsman came back to Chennaiyin FC at the start of the season and he's led the club into the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. It's been a remarkable season for Chennaiyin FC. Not many expected them to be in contention for the playoffs, but Owen Coyle, who's been a proven winner in India so far, won when he led Chennaiyin FC into the final in the 2019 season, as I mentioned earlier, and also with Jamshedpur FC in 2021 and 2022 when he led the club to the ISL Shield winning team. After a year away from India, he's back in Chennai, and with the squad full of misfits, one could say. Not many could have given them a chance to make this playoffs, but here they are. Even if you look at the start of the season, they started with 3 losses, and before the mid-season break, they just had 3 wins, and at one point they're languishing and 11th in the table. But in the second half of the season, they have turned it around remarkably with some superb wins over Odisha FC at the top of the table, North East United, Jamshedpur FC, to name a few, and even Mohun Bagan away from home. Who can forget those 3 wins, back-to-back wins, where they came from behind against Mohun Bagan, Jamshedpur and North East United, becoming the first ISL club to manage this feat of overcoming 1-0 deficits to win that game. Even in between those, the sequences between the Odisha match and the last one, which was the North East United FC, which eventually sealed their playoffs spot for the season, they lost to Hyderabad FC, which was 12th in the table at home. They lost a 1-0 game, and many could have easily written them off again. Even the club themselves would have thought that there was an opportunity squandered, but they have come back strongly after the international break to get these 3 wins. Now they'll be taking on FC Goa in the playoff in the one-off playoff game for a chance to move into the semi-finals. Chennaiyin FC is a typical Owen Coyle side. They are very aggressive, front foot approach. They are in your faces with their pressing. They will look to press you all over the pitch to win the ball in high areas from the start of the game, and look to commit forced turnovers so that they could push forward. I think one of the few key players in this side is Connor Shields, the midfielder, and Jiteshwar Singh, his midfield partner. All of them, the Indians have also stepped up to the plate. Namely Ankit Mukherjee in the last match, who scored the match winner in the North East United game in the 88th minute or 90th minute mark. Then there's Akash Sangwan, the left back, who's kicked on from last season. And in the forward areas, there is Farooq Chowdhury, there is Rahim Ali, who's come in and scored goals now. And Rafael Crivellaro is one of the glues holding together this team from the 2019 side. Even though he's not as impactful as he used to be in that first season, where he would weave past players at will, but he still has that magic in him, and that left foot never ceases to amaze anyone here. And so you can't write off Chennaiyin FC, even though there are better teams in the playoff spot. This collective will which Owen Coyle manages to get out of this group of players wherever he goes is something which you can't put a price on. Even if they don't have the star players, that's when they are the you can still count them out to be a dangerous side. So don't write them off. They could come strongly at the opposition.